Hi guys, today we are going to learn to make and read picture graphs. And to be successful, we'll be able to use a data set or a list or a table of information to make a picture graph. So a picture graph is like a graph that shows a set of data using little pictures to represent it. So we're going to create one together today using the data set or the information that I collected yesterday with our coloured dice. So I've still got my data set here, dice colours, and it's still got my tally marks to show me how many of each dice we had. And down below here I have the template that you can use today to create your picture graph. Now, because it's called a picture graph, we do actually draw the little pictures of whatever it is that we are recording. So because I'm doing dice, my pictures are going to be little dice. But if you did your wardrobe, you might actually do the shapes of the clothing that you were able to find in your wardrobe. Okay, so I need to look at my data set, and it shows me that I had 5 red dice. So I'm going to go over to my table here, and I'm going to use the right colour in fact and draw the 5 dice that we had to represent, just like this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that shows that there was 5 red dice in our data set. The next colour I'm going to look at is yellow, and I have to look up at my data set here, and I see that there was 1 yellow dice from my tally mark. So I'm going to do the same thing, but there was only 1 dice to show. Next one was blue, and blue was 4. So I'm going to use my blue colour to show that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And green was 1. And then other, we had 4. And I'm going to use black for my other because I know that that was what some of the colours were. Alrighty. The reason that we arrange our information in different ways, so we had our table here and now we have a picture graph, is to be able to see and compare the differences really, really easily. Some people might be able to interpret this information far easier than this information. It's really clear and really apparent to see that red is the most because the picture goes along the furthest. When we have picture graphs, it's really important to have what we call a key, and that's what I have here. And this just shows that one picture of a dice equals 1 dice. Sometimes when we're making picture graphs, we can have the picture representing more than one. So if I changed my key, and this is something that grade 4s might like to have a go of when they're creating their picture graph today, you could have the dice equaling to 2. And then that means when I'm reading this information that I would have to skip count by 2s to know. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now this actually represents 10 dice in this table. It's all to do with our key over here. When we have a picture graph, just like when we have a table or any set of data, it does need a title. So I'm going to give it the same title as above because it's still showing me the same information. So it's our dice colours picture graph. So there's a template available to you guys that you can use, or if it's easier for you, you can draw up your own picture graph in your book or on a piece of paper. I really look forward to seeing what you guys are able to create for your picture graphs today, whether you do it for your wardrobe or another data set that you found at home. Enjoy!